Hello, guys. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting. Hey, Allison, psych sound off. Cat chats, crime and coffee. And hello again to the Pink Dahlia, Delana. Hey, Melanie. Oh my gosh, y'all! I've been rushing around. I've got my niece here today, and Hey, Amanda. No, I just had the background up. Isn't that a pretty background? And it's like perfect for summer. I don't know. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Violet. I just don't think the camera's very good on this laptop. Plus, the background looks funky. I've got old makeup on, so I'm not gonna have the camera. But I want to show you guys stuff anyways that I can't really show you if the camera's on. So, okay, the very first update I want to show you guys, and probably the biggest one, was not going to be in the show tonight. Thank you, guys. Thank you, the Pink Dahlia, and thank you, Delana and Shannon. Thank you. So this is pretty crazy, y'all. Let me get to my overlays. So I was looking on Twitter because I'm kind of following the people that are going to protest at TBI. I'm following TBI, just different places to check for updates, right? And I saw this. I'm told that Don Wells, father of Summer Wells, has to turn himself in on Thursday for a probation violation. Then he shares a screenshot. So this is how it looked. Oh no, that was the next thing I was going to show you. Never mind, I didn't save it. So this screenshot, it was kind of written out like that, and then I had the screenshots with it. So this is apparently Don telling someone that he is turning himself in on Thursday. So, I don't know. I'm guessing that's for the drinking and driving, or I don't know. Is that when he got probation? What do you guys think? Don told Molly's team to not protest TBI, that they have been doing a lot. Is that, yes, they are. And yeah, Don told them, like, you don't know what all they're doing, which I totally agree with. We don't know what all the police are doing and what evidence they have and stuff. And I do believe they said at one point like 90% of what they had the public didn't know about. Hey, Autumn. So that's the first thing. Looks like Don will be in jail starting Thursday. So everyone's talked about if him and now this could be wrong. This is not an official source, but let's just say if it's correct, people have talked about Don and Candus separating. Then they'll be separated. Now, you guys know Dudley. That's the guy that worked with Don, who was, kind of made to look really shady in this. He was fired the day before. He was said to be on meth and all that stuff. He actually spoke out and did an interview that Sweetie Pie Low posted, and we're going to stop in there for a moment in a few minutes. And then also Don responded, which I don't think that we'll watch that, but we can talk about it. Well, you know what, Violet? Like, I'm all for protesting. That's your right? But it's actually not been that long. It's only, 6 months. Someone said that to me, and I was talking to Amanda about it. A for Advocate. 6 months isn't that long when it comes to a police investigation. I have no idea who the PO is. Let's see. Well, they're totally against Don and Candus. They said that, their Team Summer, Hawkins County Sheriff's Department. I'm not sure. I think they're lead, and the FBI is just helping when they can. So we're going to listen to a few minutes of Dudley's thing, and we'll have to pause and stuff because I do want to keep it fair use. So like every 15 to 30 seconds. That's okay. I don't want to listen to the whole thing anyways. I really enjoy her channel. Her name is Lauren. I tried to reach out to her soon as the interview was posted because I wanted to do this video. But I'm sure it went to her Facebook message request. So, but he's not been convicted for DUI. So would the DUI be the probation violation? It's not for everybody. Well, I'll tell you what happened. Speaking of the laundries, there's some news there too today. So just a little bit ago, Brian Enton tweeted that his family is trying to get that journal, and Gabby's family is getting Gabby's stuff from the laundry home. I would love to know what's in that journal, y'all. I know it's all too much. It's okay. So let's see what else I found. There are a couple more things from the Jonathan Lee Riches. He has a news company. I follow him on Twitter. He does a lot of updates there. I think he started a new YouTube channel. Haven't went and checked that out, except for like someone had shared one of his videos and I saw that one, but I haven't really went through the new channel. I do know that on one of his new channels, they're going to be live streaming the protest. So we can all watch that there if we want to see it. He has reached out to the Wells media manager who hasn't responded. Now, we found out, Cher actually found a YouTube video of a woman who called TBI or Hawkins County. I'm not sure. I think it was TBI, but I shared the video on my community page. So the woman calls and she's like, I'm just curious if all families get media managers and that kind of thing. And they said, yeah. The guy kind of got frustrated for a minute and he said, yes. Something to the effect, I think his exact words were talking about Don and Candus. We keep giving them suggestions, but they won't listen. So I found that really strange that he was going to flat out say, and it's on my community page. You guys go check it out after this. It's really interesting. And this is a YouTube channel I hadn't heard of before. Yeah, the pink dahlia. That's kind of how it is here. At least you go within a couple days. $2K of crack. I heard a little bit about that. Dudley was a convenient scapegoat. I'm thinking that's kind of how it seems. There are some interesting things that they said, like since we're not going to watch it all, I'll tell you at the beginning, Lauren kind of discusses, we wanted to do this interview without all the drama, without all the nonsense. I wanted to treat him with respect and dignity. And so it was pre-recorded. She said that he claims that Don was sabotaging him at work and stuff. He was, accusing him of stealing mud. And then a few weeks later, they found a whole shed full of old mud, weird things like that. So, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know what to think, you guys. I just don't know what to think. Hey, Woofy. The righteous crowd. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we've got. So this is about the protest. I wanted to show you guys that because I won't stream it. I don't want to get stream their stream. But, hey, Nikki. I will certainly watch it, clip anything major, like something really interesting happens, and show you guys. I want to Sorry, guys. I kicked myself off. So I want to cover it, but yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I was I completely shut the window and everything. Okay, so the media plan to be there. That's interesting. So we can watch it through them too. Um, Protesters want Don and Candus Wells held accountable. And I understand that. I have my issues with them. I have my issues with their negligence. I have my issues with their, many things that we've went over so much, you guys. But I'm still not sold that they for sure did something to her. So I don't think that we should ask for punishment without absolute certainty. So, anyways, I don't know what you guys think about that. Like, I have my issues with them too. And I do believe I lean more towards Dawn has been pretty honest with us, or tried to be, while also trying to make Candus look better. But so I'm told a group of protesters are also going to protest in front of Department of Children's Services in Rogersville, Tennessee. They are protesting for Summer Wells and how the state failed her and the 3 boys from the home of Don and Candus Wells. Now that right there, in my opinion, Children's Services did fail those children. They did. So, hey, Janet. Oh, Kelly, I doubt it, but I'm not sure. I just feel like he's probably had that before, just with his record. Yeah, if CPS had been in the home and was coming back and forth and stuff, I don't know. And this is like the kind of I'm more for like that kind of protest, but see what I mean about the media? I cannot click on your comment. It's not like, geez, Louise. That's all they're doing this for. I'm all for putting pressure on, but isn't it? Yeah, I mean, exactly, Dee. I don't know. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of make it a little more known that they're failing children all over. They're failing kids all over. Look at Oakley Carlson, which, if I have time tonight, I will be playing an interview with her foster parents after this. That's a little girl who was last seen in February. Okay, she was in foster care and put back with her parents. They failed her. It happens day after day after day. Once I started doing this, I'm blown away with how often. Just like Victoria Rose, that little girl, her mom was on The Worst Cooks of America. Ariel, what's their last name? Anyways, same thing there. She was literally about to be adopted, and they're not keeping it better, and then was abused, till they took her life. I actually agree with protesting with CPS. Yeah, I agree, Donna. Patty. Now, I don't know for sure about that. I've seen, the rumors about her wanting them to get her phone turned on and her yelling and stuff. I can't say for 100%. I've not ever seen the police report. I get worked up over this stuff with the CPS because you see them messing, like, I've seen them take kids that shouldn't be taken. Literally right now, I know a lady who her ex-husband made a claim against her, and they came and got her 3 kids. She doesn't do drugs. She passed a drug test. Her house was clean. CPS did not open a case, and he still has the kids, and she hasn't got to see him for like a year because of COVID and stuff. The courts have shut down. And it's like, you're taking kids that are with their parents who don't do drugs, who, are they're dressed nicely, they have everything they need, versus these babies that you're leaving in, they do need a total overhaul. I agree, Kelly. Maybe they will. It took a long time before they, yes, Amber, it took a long time before they took the boys. What did Amber say up here? I missed it. Okay, if it's for general purposes. Well, I think it's for Summer and her brothers. It's kind of how I read that, but I don't know. Yep, Libby. Exactly. They were dodging them for a long time. I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. Okay, let's see what else I got from his Twitter. This is the last one. Candus Wells. Oh, and this I saw myself, you guys, so I can tell you it's 100% true. I did not get the video clip, but she was on a YouTube channel, and she said that no one has the right to share Summer's pictures. Your child is missing. It is very important her picture is shared, honey. For real. For real. And I get it. I get being angry. I get the public being against you and you feel like it's unfair. And I'm sorry for that. But that just makes no sense. Sharing her picture is vital to finding her, however that looks. They say YouTubers should keep their photo up. Oh, well, which is it? It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, and she posted a whole lot of pictures and videos of her, and I'm glad. I mean, to me, that's one thing that always made Candus look good, right? Because she was kind of doing the doting like you do, when you watch your kids and they're doing something cute, and you guys know what I mean. Hey, Boo Boo Kitty. I wonder though if she feels people are making money off her image. Well, I would say so, and I don't think it's right to, sell, like, I make tie-dyes. If I made tie-dyes and wrote "Find Summer Wells" on it, even without her picture, that would not be right. Yeah, but are they discussing YouTube videos? I mean, psych sound off, you know what I'm saying? I get it, even the candle thing, which that's why she didn't sell the candles, because people had a problem with it. But I do know she said that, because I questioned it too back when it happened, but I have recently seen a clip of her saying that, some money, like money out of it, was going to the reward too. Hey, Yenny. So anyways, before we go look at Dudley's interview, which is where we're headed, and we're not going to watch it all. We're just going to go through the first few minutes and kind of discuss how he sounds and what you guys think of that. Before we get there, did Robin get this memo? Before we get the Sainted Robin, like the candles and stuff. Yeah, I know who you are. Yeah, because you messaged me and told me. I remembered. CPS is such a hard job, and I understand that, and I know there's good workers, but also there's a problem with there's obviously problems with how it's being ran and stuff. I think, like Kelly said, there needs to be a serious overhaul. So before we get to Dudley's interview, let's go through this. This was updated December 15th, and we've seen it. YouTubers have made videos when TBI did an update, but I just want to read through this. Let me take this banner off for a minute, because I find it very interesting the way that they said these things. Okay. It has been 6 months since 5-year-old Summer Wells was reported missing from her home on Ben Hill Road in Hawkins County. The case remains unsolved and weighs heavily on all those working to find answers. The investigation remains active and ongoing as TBI agents work alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI to determine what happened to Summer. One second. Y'all be quiet. And I don't want to scream in y'all's ear. Okay. This is not the part. Here we go. At this time, there is no evidence that she was abducted. However, all avenues continue to be explored, including foul play, and the possibility that she wandered off and became lost in the mountainous and rough terrain surrounding her home. We are asking anyone who saw Summer at any time on Tuesday, June 15th, to come forward if they haven't done so already. So, in the beginning, they did say that they didn't think that there was foul play, I believe. And that's what I've heard recently. But now they are exploring the possibility of foul play. That's a fact. This comes straight from TBI. It's their original Amber Alert about Summer, and they continue to update it over time. We appreciate the public's ongoing interest in this case and urge anyone with credible information to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. We would also encourage the public to be cautious about donating to private individuals who claim to be working with law enforcement on this case. We've been made aware of several individuals who appear to be using Summer's disappearance for their own personal gain. So make what you will of that. I just wanted us to really read that together. Hey, Trenda. Hey, Original Elements. Happy New Year. Dee, I'm the same way. If I had my baby missing, Dr. Phil, anybody and everybody who wanted to talk about them, let's do it, Wish I knew what I thought. I'm so confused in this case. I hope them parents are innocent, but they make themselves look tough. If innocent, they won't have her back if alive. I don't know what to think, but you know what? It's that comment about the resurrection has really stuck with me. That's something, and I'm really very suspicious of Robin. I am. I'm suspicious of the church. I'm suspicious of illegal adoption. So let's go to this interview with Dudley. We're not going to, like I said, we got to keep it, I don't want to take her video and just play it. We'll just watch the first few minutes, pause along the way, and chat about it. Remember, hey, hair curlers in crime. Oh, I love your name. Remember that Dudley was blamed pretty much. Well, not blamed, but it was almost insinuated that he could be responsible because he was this crazy meth addict who was fired the day before and he vowed to get revenge, right? So just keep that in mind. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. Let me pull it up before I even worry about the share screen. I love this channel. I've been a fan of Sweetie Pie Low, is the channel name, since the very first video she uploaded, which was like a 5-part series where she recorded the police report in JJ Vallow and Tylee Ryan when they were found. The police report, she compared that to psychic Reverend Donna's reading on JJ and Tylee, and wow, it was so, I still recommend going and watching that video. It's crazy how much stuff she got right. She's a beautiful lady and very, very sweet. Okay. Maybe the mods could link her channel if you guys don't care. Hey, Mike Dropping Mom. Thank you, Broken Dishes. Just wish more people would realize the importance of prenatal and then proper medical care and nutrition, early childhood and onwards education, as well as CPS. It is investment in everyone's future. I completely agree. Thank you so much. let's watch this short first. Wait, am I sharing my screen? No. Sorry. The channel name is Sweetie Pie Low. It's spelled here. I'm gonna pull it up right here, and then you can see up here, Sweetie Pie Low. So I don't think I watched this, but let's check it out really quick. What is the layout looking like? Hold on. Ooh, I like that. Okay.
He had to work there till 9 o'clock because childcare.
Oops. Dudley, in his own words, he and his wife just want their name cleared after Don slandered him mercilessly. 60-minute interview coming. Donna has been in contact with his lovely wife for 2 months. After 2 canceled interviews, he made time to talk.
Services come in his house and he couldn't be there. That means because he had to work there till 9 o'clock because child care services come in his house and he couldn't be there. That made a big red flag come up to me. I mean, he had a microwave oven in the house.
So he claims that Don worked late because CPS was coming and he couldn't be there.
I mean, a little cooler. He was set up to stay there all night.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
this is wild. What was this dude into? And that was the second day I was there. It freaked me out.
So he knew that child care services was coming to his home, and he had his stuff set up.
The first week I worked with him, and I was like, something ain't right.
Oh, you're definitely, if you're not doing anything wrong, you're usually not worried about CPS. 100% believe what Donna read on Summer's case. It's what I thought to begin with, and Donna's past accuracies say all I need to know. I'm with you, Tammy Lou. Her past accuracies, and it just makes it where she's very easy to believe. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. And thank you, Shar. Okay, she does Kanika and Kendrick. I didn't see the first part. Hey, Angela. Hey, Crystal. No, she's not Donna's daughter, but they're friends. I believe that she started not knowing her when she made her first video. And I believe that Donna saw that and reached out to her, and yeah. Oh, I meant to look at that. I keep forgetting. I thought he was credible too. What does she say, Alex? Donna, she says that she believes that Summer was sold. She sees her basically being, when they went to that place that has like the upside down land and everything, that they met with somebody who like looked at her. You should listen to the reading. It's pretty interesting. You can find it on this channel, Sweetie Pie Low, I believe. Hey, Shaker's Fist Smith. Ooh, Sweetie Pie also just posted about how since the interview has been public, she's had several people get in touch with her to credit Dudley on being a kind and decent, truth-telling man. Interesting. Yeah, Vicky, I agree. Unless the dad is trying to avoid a drug test or something. That's my gut. I'm telling you. Ask Amber. Wow. You got to watch this then. You really, really do. So like I said, we're not going to listen to a ton of this. It's a great day to help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual. I really hope that if you guys are interested, you watch it, go watch it, or just go to her channel and watch the reading. I mean, they're incredible. I'm such a fan of Donna.
Hello, everybody.
It doesn't start for a minute.
It needs to be done in a respectful and a very...
So that's like I told you
Donna
guys.
had been in
she really wanted to do this with no drama, without bringing a bunch of attention and craziness to Summer's name, the case, to him, his family. I just think that's the kind of lady that she is, honestly.
Dude, he said I wrote all that shit and I destroyed the house, and I did not.
Yeah.
We cleaned the house up. I know that Don's covering up that I know.
That you know like about Summer, you're saying?
That I know of the facts. His story was elaborate and his story lied on. He didn't have it today.
What did he say? His story.
He's right with Tom's. He accused me of writing things on the wall that a meth head would do, and then turned around and admitted that he wrote this shit on the wall of what a meth head does.
That's another thing. So he's accused him of the mud and that kind of thing, and then writing on the wall just crazy behavior that he claims he didn't do, and Don was setting him up. And I don't know who's telling the truth, but Don responded, and he actually seemed pretty. It was one of his better interviews, I'll say. He was, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. Now that I think about it.
He destroyed the house, made it look bad, and then wrote all that shit on the walls and made it that I did it.
Oh,
So he's already lied to himself, and he didn't spoke that truth out. He didn't write himself out.
A little bit.
He just spoke the truth.
well, it's so unfair too. Did you?
How's Summer? And he looked at me like I should have never asked that question.
Oh,
Like I was the devil. So I'm asking him, how's Summer? And he looked at me like I should have never asked that question.
oh.
Like I was the devil. You know what I mean? When really
When he asked how's Summer, he looked at him like he should have never asked that question. They also say that Dudley and his wife had been up to, Don and Candus's house. Let me see what you guys have to say for a minute. She also said that Don wants her to work and she doesn't want to work. She's supposed to take care of her and the kids. Hey, Sandy Beach. Hey, Louisiana girl. Yeah, that is very, why would he do that? Why would he, trash the house and make it look like he did it? I don't know, you guys. It's just weird to me. It's hard to believe, but then again, I don't know. I'm weighing it out on both sides. I heard some about that, Lori. I did. Oh my gosh, y'all. I got to use the touch screen. This just gets so difficult with the mouse. Try to get Dudley's pay, which they didn't get all of. Why didn't he ask about the boys also, though? Good point. I don't know. Was that after? We're just skipping around. I don't want to listen to the entire interview. I want to be really, fair and careful.
he's the devil.
Yeah.
They know what happened. And
They know what happened, he said. Whew.
I can't.
It's interesting when you hear it from people that know them, right? That are there, that physically have felt their energy and been to their home and seen their
What
kids.
happened, but they try to throw me in a mix. I wasn't dead 2 weeks prior to this kid coming up missing.
So you you hadn't really known him long enough. Is that what you tell me?
I knew him back in the day when we subbed against each other.
Yeah.
But I knew
They both subcontracted back in the day under maybe one bigger place or for the same places. Let's skip forward just a little bit.
shit. He's bipolar, schizophrenic. The first 2 days I was there, he told me I had to work. He had to work there till 9 o'clock because child care services come in his house and he couldn't be there. Oh, begged them for a couple of weeks before Don fired me to please let me go somewhere. I even asked him 3 or 4 times, hey, this guy's really giving me a hard time. Is it okay if I whip his ass?
He wanted to fight Don.
Tired of his shit. You know, he's bipolar, schizophrenic. I mean, the first 2 days I was there, he told me I had to work. He had to work there till 9 o'clock because child care services come in his house and he couldn't be there.
He says he's bipolar and schizophrenic, which is interesting. I guess he just has bizarre behavior. I do know this. So when Dawn responded, and I can't see her comments yet, but I will go back. But he mentions, and he said this before, he's talking about Dudley being possibly like on meth. And he says that he has to Google it to see what the symptoms of doing meth are. And he wrote those down and then noticed over time that that's how he was behaving. But come on now. We know that meth's prevalent in these type of areas. And we know that he claimed to Jays for Justice that he failed for crack when they drug tested him when Summer went missing. You can't tell me that he needs to look up how people on meth act. He's been in the drug world for 20 years, been a criminal for 20 years. I just don't buy that. I don't buy it.
That made a big red flag come up to me. I mean, he had a microwave oven in the house. I mean, a little cooler. He was set up to stay there all night.
Oh
I
my
was like, this is
God.
wild. What was this dude into? And that was the second day I was there. It freaked me out.
Yeah, and saying that to someone only knowing him 2 days. That's
Okay, so we'll
bizarre.
stop right there for a minute. So what he's saying in this clip is,
My son over here.
Maybe we can get like 1 or 2 more little clips and then we'll just talk.
I know.
And that's going to be this asshole wants to send people out here when he's really the one that knows what happened to his daughter.
Yeah.
His wife is crazy.
Did y'all hear that? This asshole wants to send people over here when he really knows what happened to his daughter.
People out here when he's really the one that knows what happened to his daughter.
Yeah.
His wife is crazy. She scared the shit out of me the first time I seen her.
Candus scared the shit out of him the first time he seen her, he says.
What?
He run out the house out of his bandage.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you I hate fucking kids?
She said that?
I swear if I'm lying, God strike me dead. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Did I ever tell you I hate fucking kids?
Oh my God. So he meets Candus and she runs outside screaming and says, did I ever tell you I hate fucking kids? I don't like that. I'm going to see what you guys think for a minute. That really bothers me right there. Oh. Yeah, he said that Candus scared him. She ran outside screaming and said, did I ever tell you that I hate fucking kids? Oh, their teeth do. Their teeth are, it's sad. I don't like that at all either, Delana. That right there really gives me a, I don't know. A lot of people who when they get to a certain point, do whatever they can get their hands on, you know? He knows what all drugs do. Yeah. I just don't know why I even say that. Like, are you trying to, I don't know. I swear my notification said this was a CDT live. I wish Kelly and Amber was up here with me. Hey, Punksy. Glamma. I love your name, Glamma. That is so cute. Why didn't Dudley and his wife call CPS? That's a good point. If she come outside and said that, I don't know. Oh, broken dishes. Let me ask you guys something. A while back, we heard that Don had tried to sell one of his children before. Do you guys believe that, or do you think it's just a rumor? Just curious, because I can't decide. I don't really just believe all the things that we hear, because you hear so much crazy shit. Then she should be happy CPS took the boys. Yeah. Part 3 of the interview. 6 total. 1, 2. Yeah. Did she only have 2 before these 4? I know the boy and the Candus, and then the boy that people talk about sometimes, but is that the only 2? I'm not sure. Another case with more questions than answers. Yeah, and if it gets closed like this, then we're going to have to raise hell, because when it's a closed case with more questions than answers, yes, I believe it, Allie. Agree, broken dishes. Hi, everyone. I hope you're all... Hey, Mai. Oh, sorry. I suck at computers. Welcome. Welcome, my May. Yep. Kelly says they've lost 8 kids between them total. And then you hear about Don's older ones. Do you believe that? I think he stupidly took his kid to score and forgot him there. Interesting. One of his yes, you're right, Lori. I believe it was one of his stepsisters. And I don't know. I'm really curious why there's not been any charges from, the stepsisters. I know they pressed charges, so that just has me wondering. But okay, let's see if we can watch another minute or so of this and see if we get anything. I mean, we've just skipped around randomly to a couple parts, and we've heard, Don doing really bizarre things to this Dudley guy. We hear about Don getting really pissed that he asked about Summer, which is bizarre. And then we hear that Candus said that she hated kids. And this is all from Dudley. We don't know if it's 100% true, but he sounds believable. I don't know. I mean, can you imagine if you have been kind of made to look like you've done this to this little girl this whole time? I don't know.
He said that?
I swear for my God, strike me down. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I had to get away.
No wonder y'all can't hear it. I'm sorry.
A handful. Made her probably because she is a mess. Richard Tucker.
Yeah.
Richard loved me. Jesse didn't care for me.
Yeah.
This took me forever to find this place. When I got out there,
I thought it was funny how he called me woman. Look, woman.
She's so pretty.
and damn did the work, never called me, and left my shit out there in the garage.
Oh.
And I was supposed to go there and help him. So then we were supposed to go to another job in Chucky. But guess what? I spent the first 3 hours trying to figure out what the hell happened, where my tools were. I went to the house, and his wife's telling me, well, you need to catch him on FaceTime. I heard something sounded so fucked up.
Yeah.
I was like,
So I believe he's saying that Don hid all of his tools in the shed, and I don't want to play too much of it, you guys. I watched it, but I didn't finish it, and I was kind of half asleep. So then Don goes on Benny Key's channel, and there's 2 women on panel, which they do ask some good questions. I think it's a good interview. But he basically says, no, he's full of it. He's completely full of shit. And this is when he says, I had to look up what the symptoms are of meth use. Oh, I know one last thing we can look at. Oh, the phone records alone would be so very telling. And we know they have them. And we know that they said that there's potential evidence on them. Or even said straight up that they were getting evidence off there. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, which it'll be forever before we do. Let's, yeah, Dawn responded, Kelly, I don't want to play it. I don't want to make people mad. I did reach out to Sweetie Palo, but I figured if we just watch a couple clips, but, yeah, so Let me show you guys, though. The Wells family YouTube channel posted a video today. And I haven't watched it yet, so I thought we could watch that really quick together. How YouTube cast can help. How can YouTube creators actually help? This is how a YouTube creator who truly supports Summer can assist in finding her. It should be on every show that mentions the case. Always show her picture throughout your YouTube cast. The pictures available to share. So this is what you're talking about, I think, Kelly. So, okay. So Candus did say that, but like Psych Sound Off thinks that she means like making money. I didn't know if she meant like even doing streams about it or whatever. Okay. Always promote the website, findsummerwells.com. The website has the information the public needs to assist citizens in maybe seeing her somewhere, reporting the sighting to TBI, and leading to Summer's rescue. Promote the flyers link on the website during each YouTube cast. They can be downloaded here. And that's it. Let's go to the website really quick before we get off here today. I have not been here. Well, no, that's not true. I did. When they posted a letter or something, I think I grabbed it off here, but okay. Find Summer Wells, the official Wells family information site. Ah. We come home, and then me and my mom, the boys, were in watching YouTube like they always do. My mom says, let's rearrange and plant the flowers. We've heard this story. Well, I know the boys won't, but I know Summer will. The flowers were put in planters, like a couple succulents. There was no flowers. We know that. That's kind of weird, but she put all the rocks on top, put Shast in there. She did Chase from Paw Patrol. She did all the rocks herself, went into grandmother's. It's really hard to read this. After we were done, she asked Grandma for a piece of candy. Grandma gave her a piece of candy. She told me she wanted to go back over with her brothers. So I literally walked her halfway between the camper and the house. I watched her go in the door, and I could see her brothers at the kitchen table. When she went in, I walked over and yelled at the boys. I said, watch Summer. Wait. So you walked halfway, and then once she got inside, you walked over more the rest of the way? Watch Summer. I'll be right back. I got to fix Mom's knee brace. I was standing right there at the camper. So did you walk over? Oh my gosh. Or were you at the camper? I was over there fixing it. Literally. Oh, okay. She did not walk back out the front door. You can see my house from the camper door. So I went down there and I searched. I looked everywhere I could. Then I went through the house and I kept calling for her, yelling for her, everything. I came out here, outside, yelling for her, everything else. She was nowhere. So I called Don because I was freaking out. I said, I can't find Summer. Get home now. He was like, call 911. So I dropped my phone because I had to run over and get Mom's phone and dial 911 because her AT&T phone is the only one that works out here to call 911. So I called them and told them what's going on. Before the cops even came out, I went out and told my neighbors, Summer is missing. Can you help me look? In case she wandered off. But I knew in the back of my mind she's never wandered off. She never went anywhere without me. She'll ask me to do something before she even goes and does it. She's scared to go in the woods herself because we've told her time and time again because of the bears and snakes. I went all the way back in the holler, as far as the truck can go, and I didn't see nothing back there either. And the boys went to the creek. If they've got a walkie-talkie and their buck knife, they can go down through there. We searched everywhere we could possibly search. They were out here for 3 or 4 days straight searching 5,000 square acres. They searched all this mountain terrain all the way down through here. They smiled to put on a good show, but other than that, I know they're really upset. They ask me every day, is Summer coming home today? I can't answer that. I don't know. I find myself setting out here until midnight or 1 o'clock at night, just hoping that maybe whoever took her or whatever happened, she'll come wandering back up the driveway to us. Candus Wells. So, Girls Disappearance voted top story of 2021. I don't know. There's several hours missing. I don't. And I would love to hear the 911 calls. Vicki, I do know when Chris McDonough went in the house, you could see there was like a table and a TV in the kitchen. It would be interesting to hear what the boys say for sure. If she was sold to good people, why don't they come forward and tell and try to adopt her legally? Well, if that was the case, I guarantee they wouldn't let her. They probably would not. I mean, I can't guarantee it. But in my opinion, I don't think they would let them have her. All phones are supposed to call 911. Now, this was my question. I did a video on it a long time ago, and I did some Google searches about when phones can call 911 and regarding like cell phone reception and stuff like that. So I'm still kind of confused by that, but I've heard people say it's because if you're using Wi-Fi and there's no service, you can't call 911. What do you guys think about that? Talk to someone in Tennessee that has never heard of her. Oh. Whoa. You guys. I don't know. I guess. I'm behind in chat and only have 2 kids, but I've certainly told people I hate kids too sometimes. Let's be real. No, I've definitely been there, Louisiana girl, like not saying I hate kids, but getting angry, like because they're not listening or kind of getting frustrated. But it's just kind of alarming considering now, and also the accusations of the past. I don't have one of those Truth Finder accounts. Let me see something. What are you guys thinking about when he turns himself in for probation violation? What do you think will happen? Do you think it's going to make a difference? Crime Online. All right, let's check this out. Crime Online writes an article about Candus and her past charges. I do want to see this. Oh my God, what a beautiful child. Why did they put, and this is something I mentioned before, and I heard Sweetie Pie Low mention it, and I'm like, yes, I know. Why, if she has short hair, when they gave out photos for her, to help find her, why did they give out the ones with long hair? I'm so confused about that. That's another thing Dudley's wife said, that she didn't even realize when she came up there and saw all the kids that Summer was a girl. She thought that it was 4 boys. And then they gave the photos with the long hair. That's concerning. It is. I'm not trying to be picking at little things, but it's just. Summer Wells' mother has previous domestic abuse charge. Dad has multiple violent felonies. Summer Wells was reported missing on June 15th from her Rogersville home. As Crime Online previously reported, Summer's father, Don Wells, was arrested in October 2020 during a domestic incident involving Summer's mother, Candus Wells. The day after Wells was arrested on 2 weapons charges and 1 count of domestic abuse. Bly filed an order of protection saying she was afraid for her and her children's safety. A week later, she withdrew the filing and authorities eventually dropped the domestic abuse charge against Wells. We've heard about that. We've heard about all of these, but I just want to refresh. Fox News obtained court records showing that Don Wells has been convicted of multiple violent felonies in Texas, Utah, and Arkansas. The news station also reports that Candus Wells has a criminal record in Wisconsin. In 2003, she pleaded guilty to charges of disorderly conduct and domestic abuse. It is unclear from the report or the records who the abuse victim was. Whenever I got the records, I swear I think there was like two domestic abuse charges. But maybe I'm wrong. Like from the same night, or I don't know. Investigate. I need to get someone. I know 2 people who pay for the Truth Finder apps to get me all that information again. Investigators are searching for Summer. If you have any information, call 1-800-TBI-FIND. This is the Fox News report I'm assuming they were talking about. Wow, they pretty much wrote that word for word. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, he was cited for numerous parole violations. Oh, look at that baby. What is this right here? Is that the sink? Like right behind her head? Her hair certainly needed brushed, but kids get dirty and crazy. I found God in prison, Wells told the outlet. I started studying the Bible intently as I wanted to change. You guys. 780 square foot home. So what do you guys think? Check in with you guys, and then I'm probably done for now, at least with Summer. If I have time, I want to come back and talk about 2 other little girls that are missing. If sold, it's not going to be good. I know there are horrific stories, but you know what? What if it was a legal adoption or something like that? That's what I just hope and pray for. That you can call 911 no matter what. Thank you. Yep, you're right about that. But I wonder if they were in an area where the service was decent, or if that. Burke Manuel, I don't know. That's what we were, kind of curious about. Oh, welcome, Duke. Thank you. Yeah, unless it is another PR stunt. Would not be surprised. Oh my gosh. Yep, I agree, Annie. There's a big, big difference in being poor and being lazy and dirty. That was when she had the first 2 taken. Yep, you're exactly right, my May. And I've talked about that before. I did these 2 videos, Red Flags in the Case. and they were just, I didn't have much time, so I had to separate it to 2 different days. It's such a red flag that they're saying that, she wanted to be like the boys at times, or that the boys had their heads shaved too, but no, they didn't. So it couldn't have been lice. You know what I mean? But then they say that she kept cutting her hair herself. But then they both contradict each other at the same time. One saying Summer did her hair to be like her mom, and then the other one saying that her mom did her hair so Summer wouldn't feel bad. Absolutely. Drugs become more important. Yep. Oh, I'm so sorry, Boo Boo Kitty. It's sad, but it's awesome that you're at a point where you can be honest and grow and all of that. Her Wisconsin charges is free, and CPS was involved in her cases, which tells me it was the kids. Thank you, Wicked West Paranormal. Ooh, do you do paranormal videos? Hey, Melissa. There are so many red flags. All right, well, you guys, that's all I've got for you today. But yeah, I'll probably see you guys in a little while talking about some other missing babies. We got to be their voice, But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me. We will see what happens with the protesters and everything like that. Yeah, and I'll see you guys soon, okay? Have an awesome night. And hopefully I'll see you tonight. But I'll definitely see you soon. Bye, guys. Thank you to my awesome mods, too, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you.